Hi everyone, Missy Stagers, broker owner of M. Stagers Realty Partners. Today's topic for all of you agents is what are the documents you want to share with an appraiser? Well, I like to say it's the happy 11 because there's 11 important documents that you ought to put together for an appraisal package to share with the appraiser. It helps make their job easier. It also answers a lot of questions for them expeditiously and hopefully helps you arrive at a great appraisal. So what are those 11 items? Number one, complete executed contract. Make sure that they have it in any addenda that is attached to it or other items that may have been added that's relevant to the appraisal since contracting. Number two, a copy of the previous survey that shows the boundaries of the property and how the house sits on the property if it's a house. Number three, a list of improvements by the homeowner. And I'm going to encourage you to have the homeowner put approximate prices beside it. That is extremely helpful and very valuable when you are pushing pricing or there's been remodeling done. Number four, information on multiple offers. I always like to provide them a copy of my multiple offer spreadsheet because then it lets them see where all the offers were coming in at and that I obviously had more than one offer. Number five, blueprints if you have them or a floor plan, especially if it's a unique home, definitely helps the appraiser. Number six, a list of all recent sales and listings in the neighborhood that you think are relevant to the process and what are the pluses and minuses to those properties. Number seven, information about any off-market sales that they would not be able to just readily find, especially when it comes to new home builders. If you have a home less than a year old that you're selling, and that might still be applicable. Typically, they don't use new, but in that circumstance, they very well may. Number eight, information about comparable properties that may have issues. And that goes back to pluses and minuses on what those issues are, defining them out. Like maybe everything else had a 3-car and this one only had a 2-car. Don't assume the appraiser necessarily catches that. So make sure that you know that. Or if one had foundation issues, be sure to point that out. Number 9, your CMA. How you arrived at your market price. Don't just send solds, but show how you arrived at it and what you looked at. And now number 10. Information about other properties that the buyer viewed and take into consideration those properties based around the area. Number 11, information about the neighborhood. What's important about the neighborhood? The fact that it's gated, not gated, has a community pool, is the only one in the area that has a community pool, and things like that. You can give them links to the neighborhood information. So all of those items are extremely important to put together in what I like to call an appraiser package and share with them. Hopefully that'll give you some great tips on how to pull that package together and raise your appraisals. Thanks for joining me. If we can ever be of service and answer any questions, you may give me a call. 210-305-5665. Until next time.